Map to Grow Presence, 10 Habits That Will Ruin Your Life. Before starting the video, if you are new here, please like and subscribe. We are creatures of habit, and whether we like it or not, our habits shape our lives in more ways than we realize. Some habits are good and help us to be productive and successful, others not so much. In this video, we will explore 10 habits that can ruin your life if you're not careful. From being financially indisciplined to doubting yourself, these 10 habits can have a serious impact on your well-being. So, watch on and find out which ones you should avoid at all cost. Number 1. Being financial indiscipline. If you're not careful, being financial indiscipline can ruin your life. It's easy to overspend and get into debt, which can lead to financial problems down the road. Here are some habits that can ruin your financial life. 1. Not saving for emergencies. It's important to have an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses like medical bills or car repairs. If you don't have one, you may be forced to put these expenses on a credit card and end up in debt. 2. Living beyond your means. Spending more money than you make is a recipe for disaster. If you're constantly spending more than you bring in, you'll never get ahead financially. You'll eventually end up in debt and may even have to declare bankruptcy. 3. Not having a budget. A budget is a crucial tool for managing your finances. Without one, it's easy to overspend and get into debt. Make sure you have a budget and stick to it. 4. Depending on credit cards. Relying on credit cards can be dangerous because it's easy to spend more than you can afford to pay back. If you can't pay off your credit card balance in full every month, you're likely paying interest and fees that are adding up quickly. This can make it difficult to get out of debt and can ruin your credit score. 5. Making late payments. Missing payments or making late payments can damage your credit score and make it harder to get loans in the future. It's important to pay your bills on time to avoid these problems. 6. Not tracking your spending. It's important to know where your money is going each month. If you're not tracking your spending, it's easy to overspend and get into debt. Make sure you know where every dollar is going so you can make changes if necessary. 7. Not planning for retirement. Retirement may seem like a long way off, but it's never too early to start planning for it. If you don't have a retirement plan, you could end up working longer than you'd like or running out of money in retirement. 8. Not having insurance. Insurance is important to protect yourself and your family financially. If you don't have adequate coverage, you could be left with large bills if something happens. Make sure you're properly insured against life's risks. 9. Making impulse purchases. It's easy to make impulse purchases that you can't really afford. This can lead to debt and financial problems down the road. Before you buy something, ask yourself if you really need it and if you can afford it. Number 2. Overthinking. If you find yourself constantly worrying about what could go wrong or what you could have done better, then you may be overthinking. Overthinking can lead to anxiety and depression, and it can prevent you from enjoying the present moment. It can also interfere with your ability to make decisions and take action. If you want to improve your life, it's important to learn how to stop overthinking. Number 3. Doubting yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you will never achieve your potential. It's as simple as that. Self-doubt is a cancer that will eat away at your confidence and your ability to take risks. If you want to be successful in life, you need to learn to believe in yourself. Self-doubt is often driven by fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of change. But whatever the source of your fears, they need to be faced head-on if you're going to overcome them. The first step is to identify your fears and then start working on conquering them. One way to overcome self-doubt is to fake it until you make it. Pretend that you are confident and believe in yourself even when you don't feel it. Eventually, this fake confidence will become real confidence. Other ways to combat self-doubt include staying positive, setting realistic goals, and seeking feedback from others. If you want to be successful in life, you need to learn how to deal with self-doubt. It's not always easy, but it's definitely possible. Just remember that you are not alone in this struggle, and there are people who can help you along the way. Number 4. Poor nutrition. The human body is designed to function optimally on a diet of whole, unprocessed foods. However, the standard American diet is full of processed foods that are high in sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats. This poor nutrition can lead to a number of health problems, including obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. A healthy diet includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. It is low in sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats. A healthy diet can help you maintain a healthy weight, avoid diseases like type 2 diabetes and heart disease, and have more energy. Number 5. Personal skewing. It's easy to let our personal biases and preferences skew our decisions in life. We might choose a partner that is similar to us instead of someone who is different, or pick a job because it's in our field of interest instead of one that pays better. While there's nothing wrong with having preferences, letting them rule our lives can lead to suboptimal outcomes. Some things to watch out for include 1. Only considering options that are familiar to you. When we're presented with new choices, we often default to picking the ones that we're already familiar with. This can lead us to miss out on better opportunities that are outside of our comfort zone. 2. Overvaluing short-term pleasure. It's hard to resist the temptation of instant gratification. But if we always choose what feels good in the moment, we might end up missing out on long-term goals and objectives. 3. Letting emotions guide your decisions. It's natural to feel emotional about certain choices in life, but if we let those emotions dictate our decisions, we might not make the best choices for ourselves in the end. Number 6. Neglecting your mental health. It's easy to neglect your mental health when you're caught up in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But if you don't make time to take care of your mental health, it can lead to serious problems down the road. Here are some habits that will ruin your mental health if you don't take care of them. 1. Not getting enough sleep. Sleep is crucial for both physical and mental health. When you don't get enough sleep, your body doesn't have time to recover from the day's stressors, and your brain doesn't have time to process information properly. This can lead to a host of mental health problems, including anxiety and depression. 2. Skipping meals. Just like your body needs fuel in the form of food, your brain needs fuel too. When you skip meals, your brain doesn't get the nutrients it needs to function properly. This can lead to problems with concentration, memory, and mood. 3. Isolating yourself. Social interaction is important for mental health. When you isolate yourself, you cut yourself off from the support and connection that other people can provide. This can make it difficult to cope with stress and can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation. 4. Putting yourself under too much pressure. Everyone has different limits when it comes to how much stress they can handle. If you're constantly putting yourself under too much pressure, whether it's at work or home, it can lead to burnout, anxiety, and depression. 5. Not taking time for yourself. It's important to make time for activities that you enjoy and make you feel good. When you don't take time for yourself, it can lead to feelings of resentment and frustration. This can impact your mental health and make it difficult to cope with stress. Number 7. Not planning. Some earlier points may have brought this to your mind. That proves how essential planning is to our lives. These days, 24 hours doesn't seem to be enough for all our daily activities. But the truth is we really don't account for our time. Each minute should matter to you if you want to be successful. If you seem to be running on deadlines a lot, you may want to try planning your day and exploring other time management options. Number 8. Not prioritizing your health. Your health should always be a top priority. Unfortunately, many people let their health fall by the wayside in favor of other priorities. This can lead to a host of problems down the road, including chronic illnesses and premature death. If you want to live a long and healthy life, you need to make your health a priority. That means eating right, exercising regularly, and getting adequate sleep. It also means seeing your doctor for preventive care and screenings. Don't wait until something is wrong to start taking care of yourself. Number 9. Lack of sleep. Lack of sleep is one of the most common and harmful habits that can ruin your life. Many people do not get enough sleep on a regular basis, which can lead to a number of serious health problems. Sleep deprivation can cause a number of physical and mental health problems, including fatigue, anxiety, depression, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. It can also lead to weight gain, as well as an increased risk for heart disease and stroke. If you are not getting enough sleep, it is important to make some changes in your lifestyle. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Create a relaxing bedtime routine that will help you wind down before going to sleep. And make sure to avoid caffeine and alcohol before bedtime. Number 10. Surrounding yourself with toxic people. It's important to be choosy about the people you spend your time with. Just like you wouldn't eat food that's been sitting out for days, you shouldn't surround yourself with toxic people. Toxic people are those who drain your energy, bring you down, and add no value to your life. They're the ones who always have something negative to say, who gossip, and who are always looking for drama. Spending too much time around toxic people can ruin your life by making you unhappy, stressed out, and anxious. It can also lead to health problems like high blood pressure and a weakened immune system. It's easy to fall into bad habits that can ruin your life without even realizing it. These 10 habits are some of the worst offenders and can lead to a downward spiral if you're not careful. Pay attention to your daily routine and be mindful of these potential pitfalls so that you can avoid them and live a happier, healthier, and successful life. If you found this video helpful, please like and share, and don't forget to subscribe to grow for more videos.